All right, the Seagulls, the T20 competition started this year. We'll have the ability to bring in some players from within the state. Travis Busch joins me from the north. How are you, Travis?
Good, mate. How are you?
Look, tell us about the process before you got down here, mate. So it was a little bit of work to be done here, but we got you here. What was the process to get you? An invitation to you from the board?
Yeah. Look, it was good. We had a training down at the Wynnum ground for our country team before we went away for that tournament, and I actually got invited by mappers and a few of the board, and they just sort of let me know that they were interested to get me down and play in this comp. And obviously, I was very keen because it's a great comp, great experience for myself, and I just jumped at the opportunity.
Yeah, but the thing is, and people are starting to realise it. A lot of Queensland players that play for the Bulls are actually country players. So
yeah. Look,
it's not unheard of.
Yeah, it's good. It's good to see and good to hear.
Wonderful. All right, so you got down here, mate. The T20, you're up against some quality acts down here. So how are the nerves?
Oh, mate, look, I was a little bit nervous. I sort of had to prove myself. Us country boys always try and do our best and try and go up against the city boys. But yeah, no, it was really good, and I just wanted to do my best.
You've been involved in the Bulls Masters Country Challenge, whereby you're obviously playing players from the Gold Coast all the way up to where you guys are. Were you able to take some of that with you because you played a lot of T20 in that competition? So did you take that with you to down here in Brisbane? Did you enjoy that transition?
Yeah, definitely. It's the same game. It's just obviously a bit better opponents, but it's just the same sort of cricket. You just try and bowl your best balls and change it up and just try and make the batters obviously score as least runs as possible.
Do you find the city batsmen are a little bit more patient than the country guys? The country guys just want to knock that ball out into orbit every ball.
Oh, you cut out of it there, sorry, mate. What was that?
I was going to say, do you find the city fellas a little bit more patient, whereas the country batsmen will tend to want to hit you out of the stadium every ball? You know what I mean? They're a little bit more aggressive than the city guys.
Oh, it just depends, mate. It just depends on the batter and how they play. And, mate, I think there's a bit of that from both ends.
All right. Now, listen, you came down to the facilities down here. There's no, obviously it's one of the best grounds around down here, Bill Aubrey at Wynnum. Facilities a little bit different, but how do you enjoy the boys around you? They're a ragtag bunch, aren't they, mate? You would have picked up some filthy habits. You would have vaping, not vaping. I mean, you know what I mean? But you would have picked up some crazy sort of antics from the boys. They're a good bunch, aren't they?
Mate, they're a great bunch, and I enjoyed every minute of being with them. And they're good on and off the field, and they made me really welcome from the get-go. And yeah, mate, I really enjoyed my time with them.
What did you learn the most out of coming down here, mate?
Oh, just no matter how good you play, there's obviously always going to be someone better. So you just gotta do your best, and look. T20 cricket, mate, you're always going to get hit for runs. You're always going to get out. Like it's a fast-paced game, and you sort of just got to be able to adapt pretty quickly.
Is there? I know your dad, Peter's. He's got a lot of money, and he could probably finance you coming down for like 6 months to stay down here in Brisbane if he wasn't so tight. He's still there. But is there an opportunity there for you to come down and maybe play a bit of red ball cricket here in the future?
Mate, definitely, and I've definitely been looking into it. It's just sort of something I got to work around with my apprenticeship and all that stuff, and that's why these sort of events are really good to sort of see where I fit in and see how I'd go up in the big comps.
All right. Now I've just got to ask you some. Obviously, there's some questions about the Seagulls themselves. There a particular chap down here that you're not really sure whether he's got the full marbles. There's a bit of a weird dude there.
Nah, mate. Nah, they're all good. They all got own little traits, mate. That's good. It just makes for good fun and all that. So yeah, nah, everyone's good, mate.
I know you're going to say Nick King, but anyway, I'll say it. There you go. Easy fix as
well.
All
really good.
Yeah, but a little bit of a back injury at the moment, but otherwise you'll come good. When do you start playing your local competition up there?
We start in 2 weeks, but yeah, like you said, I've got a bit of a back niggle, and so just trying to sort that out with the physio, and then we'll be right back into it.
All right then. So do you start off with the longer format, or do you start with T20s as well?
We usually, in our comp in Townsville, we usually just have 1 days and then go into the 2 days.
Okay. Yeah. So
Yep.
not an early start, but obviously, when do you play T20s? Is it around that Christmas time, Mark?
Not really. Usually we have like a little comp, the Mendy Big Bash, we do beforehand.
Yep.
And other than that, that's the only T20s we actually play.
Really? And obviously with the country challenge.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, all right. Well, listen, the Bulls Masters up there, the country challenge up there, so we'll certainly like to catch up with you. But well done, mate. I mean, you would have been nervous. Do I come down here and, am I good enough? Well, you are good enough, right? They don't ask you to come down if they don't think you're good enough, Travis. So you've got the ability to take this a lot long and deep. You've had the opportunity that a lot of players don't get from the country, and I think if you can grab that opportunity and run with it, mate, there's cliches coming out of my mouth that I can't believe I'm still going with. But what I'm saying to you, mate, is stick with it. Stick with the Sea Eagles if you can, or whatever with your future, mate. And I reckon we'll see. Travis Busch's name a lot more often in the highlight reel. All the best, mate. Just quietly.
Thanks, mate. Cheers.
Loving the mow. Love the mow.
Thanks, mate. Thanks. I'm working on it.
Mate,
bit of a gap in the middle, but we're getting there.
Mate, I'll tell you what you could have brought down to the Sea Eagles, and that is how to actually grow a mustache. Nick King, he's like 40 years old. He can't grow a mustache. None of them. They're all redheads. They just haven't got the growth about it. Anyway, that's right. Travis, all the best. And we look forward to seeing the country challenge in the end of September. And congratulations on coming down here and playing the KCT 20 Max Series. And we'll look forward to seeing you in the Sea Eagles colours again very, very soon, my man.
Awesome. Thank you very much.